turn off your cell phones. It upsets the robots. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Hello. Thanks for coming tonight. Oh, this is a great crowd. Let's see if we're going to psych everybody out. Wonderful. A couple announcements. The subsection tournament is Saturday. It's here. The first one starts at 10 o'clock, and there's 7 different schools in our district, or in our subsection, and we go on at 2:30. So the crowd support is really helpful on Saturday too. It gets the cast all psyched up, and it gets the judges impressed. And so anybody that can come Saturday, come on down. If you can come see the other ones, it's always nice to see a good variety too. Let's see what else. Oh, there's some complimentary snacks afterwards tonight from the parent group, Stagehands. Also, Saturday, there's an opportunity to raise some funds for Stagehands that goes toward the banquet at the end of the year and some other things. And we need some parent volunteers to help work concessions. The more parents that we have helping do that, the more of the money, the more percent will go to us. So if you are willing to work on Saturday in concessions, and it won't be during our play at 2:30, it'll be during other times, then please see Martha Morrow. Where are you, Martha?
Over here.
Over there, afterwards, and talk to her about when you could come help.
Great.
Okay, anything else that I forgot? All right, these guys are psyched up and they're ready, and I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome to, well, I haven't really given it a name per se. I think that's sort of the right of whomever should become the eventual owner. But welcome to this work of art we have here that I am selling, or of which I am brokering.
Dolls. Singing dolls.
It's really much more than that, and it's a whole unit. I think that's something that is something that needs to be said. Some have assumed that it could be broken down, that individual figures could be sold by themselves. But it's a whole unit. It was designed only to work that way as an artistic, as I said, unit. It's really much more than singing dolls.
Uh-huh. So, Mr. McNally.
McManus. Kyle, really. It's shorter, simpler.
Kyle, how long have you had this singing doll collection? Because I get the feeling you're trying to unload something here that's been gathering dust. I get the feeling that you got rooked. You can't unload the goods, and now you're hoping some chumps will come in and pick up the slack. Isn't that right?
That is hardly a fair characterization of the way I try to conduct. I've had this piece for. I am not at all disappointed that it hasn't been sold yet. I believe that only the most discriminating customers
You're
would...
saying we're not discriminating.
Not in the least. I mean, I'm not saying that in the least.
Mr. McManus, my son Rudy is very good at what he does.
And I'm pretty good too.
Yes, you are, Michael. Do you know what Rudy does, Mr. McManus?
Well, I'm assuming...
I'm vice president in charge of finance, Kyle. Finance.
But mainly, he intimidates.
Ma.
It's what you do, Rudy. It's a gift. Nothing wrong with that. He intimidates dealers into asking less for their products. As a consequence, we tend, our family business, to pay less for what we buy. And I appreciate Rudy for that.
I can see how you would.
But you know, I'd like to change the nature of our interaction for a few minutes. I'd like you to sell, Mr. McManus. I'd like you to do your very best to tell us why we just have to have this product. Would you do that?
I would be happy, honored to have that privilege.
Aren't I vice president of something?
Shh, listen to Mr. McManus.
Well, where to begin? I believe it goes without saying that the figures created for this piece are absolutely unparalleled for the realism. Their skin, if you care to feel it, is made of state-of-the-art materials that make it virtually indistinguishable from the real thing. this actual human skin.
Can you, like, make the arms stay where you put them? Like a G.I. Joe?
Not like that, no, but, well, if you wouldn't mind stepping away from the figures, I'll just show you.
Cool.
So they dance. Yeah, okay, great. Mother, let's get out of here. This is a waste of time.
Mr. McManus. Mr. McManus! Thank you. Mr. McManus, this is the extent of your demonstration. It is impressive and very beautiful.
No, that is, I've barely scratched the surface of the capabilities of this unit, really, as well as being able to move in unison. As you can see, they're also programmed for individual poses and movements. Of course, we haven't even touched on.
Kyle, you have a phone call.
Whoa! He talked.
Yes, excuse me. Let the machine pick it up.
Are you sure you do not want to answer?
Yes.
Thank you.
That is an interesting feature.
Well, that is certainly something that is possible, obviously. That one, is attached to my answering machine.
So, what happened to the call?
It defaults to the regular answering machine if I don't want to pick it up.
Please leave a message at the tone. Beep.
Yes, like that.
We've got one of those.
He heard you refuse the call.
In a manner of speaking, yes. That one. If I say not to answer the call and he confirms that, well, then it defaults to, as I said, to the regular answering machine.
Is there a microphone somewhere?
Yes, his ears actually are microphones for information input.
So what? Look, what you're trying to sell us here is a good-looking computer. My computer can take my phone calls. My computer can play me nice music. My computer can respond to simple voice commands.
But I haven't seen it dancing lately, Rudy.
So what? What do I need a dancing computer for? Mother, seriously. This is a cute gimmick, but what's it going to do us? What's it going to do for our customers?
If I may, that is an excellent question. Perhaps as I continue, you'll be able to... As I was saying, the figures actually move in unison and individually. For instance, in an educational setting, one might wish to dramatize a bit of Shakespeare.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep we say to end the heartache, and 1,000 natural shocks which flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
The entire unit, you see, is networked, so that if you wanted to see the same speech on a different figure, well...
To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's
Or,
the rub.
again, the entire unit might speak and move together.
When we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause.
There's respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would suffer the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong?
And so on. The unit comes with over 100 famous pre-programmed monologues, and the parent company sells over 1,000 discs that make your options virtually limitless. I have a catalog in the other room. The speeches range from ancient to quite modern.
I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
What happened?
Excuse me?
It went dream. Was it supposed to do that?
No. Occasionally, very seldomly. The parent company will be servicing the unit shortly, I assure you.
Is that right?
Speaking of pre-programmed options, you can actually have the figures talk to one another, so to speak. Witness, for instance, this dramatization of a timely and important topic.
Look at that. That makes me sick.
What, that man over there?
Yes, begging on the street.
Why does he sicken you?
He should
should get a job. What right does he have to pester people for money when he's surrounded by help wanted signs?
Perhaps he doesn't have the skills to get a job.
Perhaps he's lazy.
I think it is an oversimplification of the problem.
We're too soft on these people.
In many cases, I think we, as a part of society, need to shoulder more responsibility for their welfare.
All right then, come Friday, why don't you dump all your money right in his dirty cup?
Crying out loud. Mother, haven't we seen enough? Listen, this is a cute gimmick. An expensive gimmick. But we can't do a thing with a bunch of pre-programmed robots. It was worth a look. I'll give it that. But money spent on these things would be money wasted. Guaranteed.
Listen, this is a cute gimmick, an expensive gimmick.
But we can't do a thing with a bunch of pre-programmed robots.
It was worth a look, I'll give it that. But money spent on these things.
Money wasted. Guaranteed.
He got you, Rudy. He got
Shut
you.
up, Mike. What did you do?
Just demonstrating another capability of the unit, Mr. Pushton. With the control set on the external input mode, one can create all kinds of original programs. The figures actually see and record the sound and movement, and can play back, as you saw.
Whoa.
Rudolph, come here.
Their clothes can be changed, of course. I just happened like this to demonstrate the various possibilities of the unit.
Hey, can you put that thing on? You know, whatever mode it was in so they can copy me?
Certainly.
All right, can they see me?
And hear you.
All right. Oh. Roar! Whoa, dude! Okay, lay that back! Ma, you gotta see this!
Yes, Michael Good.
Go on, play it.
On which figure?
That one. Oh, now put it on all of them.
Roar!
Whoa, dude. Okay, play that back.
Yes, this is so cool! Ma, we gotta get this thing!
Quiet, Mike, Rudy, and I need to talk business now.
Are we gonna get it?
Are these units of yours anatomically correct?
Excuse me?
You know, plumbing. It's all there under the clothes.
I'll check.
Michael, Boris pushed out. You need to be sent to the car.
Don't call me Boris, Ma!
Behave yourself then.
I am!
I believe that everything you would find on a normal human being is also present on these units.
Functioning?
Externally, yes. Good. If I may, that is, I didn't quite catch the exact nature of the purpose of for this intended unit. Medical, perhaps?
Does it make any difference, Kyle, what we want it for? If we give you the money, is it going to be ours or yours?
Well, by all means, if a purchase is made, then by all means you have every right. I just thought I might show you some more helpful characteristics.
Entertainment, Mr. McManus. Our business is entertainment.
We make movies.
Shut up, Mike!
We do.
Can you take these things off their platforms?
Not if you want them to move or speak at all. The platform is the power source.
You see, that's no good.
Don't be hasty, Rudy.
Whoa! She's beautiful.
Yes, well, you see, I really rather you wouldn't.
What did you have her covered up for? This your, personal little honey?
No. See, the fact that
You really shouldn't cover her up.
This one out of order or something? Battery dead?
the power sources and batteries, of course.
I was kidding, Kyle. What's the matter with her?
Well, the parent company will be servicing.
Mother, we can't buy this thing without her.
Oh no, she definitely comes with the unit. She's an integral part of every figure.
So what's her problem?
She doesn't respond to the command sent by the controls all the time. She's a bit unpredictable.
That's not always a bad thing.
Rudolph, this is a machine. What do you mean, unpredictable, Mr. McManus?
Well, that's just it.
Hey! She opened her eyes.
She just did that on her own. You didn't push any buttons.
As I said, the parent company will be servicing the unit.
We'll get that in writing. You gonna kiss her, Mike?
Shut up, Rudy.
That's enough, both of you. A little professionalism, please.
All right. Kyle, let's talk time frame here. Say we agree on a price. How soon can we take delivery?
Well, as soon as all the necessary financial arrangements are made, bank approval, credit checks, that sort of
We
thing.
prefer to pay cash, Mr. McManus.
Oh, cash! Well, what? You don't like cash?
No, I love cash. I mean, really, who doesn't?
Oh, Mom! She's got my finger!
Quiet! Quit screwing around!
I'm not! She's fighting me!
Mr. McManus, do something! She's hurting him!
I assure you, this isn't her usual behavior.
She's gonna bite it off! Help!
You should buy her something! Call her
What
up!
were you doing with your finger in her mouth, you idiot? Push a button, open her mouth.
I'm trying. She just doesn't respond always.
Open up. Open up. Come on, you little.
I'm gonna bleed to death! She's killing me!
Get a hammer or something!
Help me!
Wait.
She's killing me! She's killing me!
Please, Mrs. Pusher.
She's eating my finger! Help!
Michael!
Please!
Michael, be
Get
quiet!
Shut up now! It hurts!
Please, let him go.
She bit me, Mom! She bit me! Look, she bit me!
What in the hell was that?
Is that what you call a malfunction? That thing put a bit on my son's finger!
I assure you.
What? You think we're still gonna do business with you?
Get me out of here, Rudy, before I kill someone!
She bit me, Mom!
Get me out!
You know what a blacklist is, pal? You just try selling something. You just try. You've insulted the wrong people. You won't be able to sell beans, pal.
Rudy!
You're finished. Finished! You hearing me?
I assure you, I had no idea that she would... I'm sorry. I almost had a sale. I almost had a sale! You are a multi-million-dollar piece of...
Kyle, you have a phone call.
Put it through.
Hello?
Hello, this is Kyle McManus. Can I help you?
Can you help me? Oh, that's Rich. Yeah, you can help me, Kyle. Send me my money.
Who is this, please?
Oh, you just want me to send my attorney over. Is that how you want to do this, Kyle?
Merrily?
Of course it's merrily. What's the matter with you?
I got a new answering system. I didn't recognize your voice.
Hope you didn't pay much for it. It sounds like you're talking to me through a tin tunnel.
I'm just about to get you your money, Mare, I promise.
Just about? Did you say just about? Kyle, we have been divorced for over 2 years, and I haven't seen it. Can't believe you said just about.
It's just a matter of needing a little more time.
You've got a scheme going.
No.
You don't have the money.
Mary.
That was not your money to spend, Kyle. Half of that belonged to me. What? Was it another one of your investments?
No.
That couldn't fail land deal you got into?
I'm about to get it to you, please.
Forget it. I'm calling my attorney. I'm not dealing with you anymore.
No, there's really no need for that. I'll sign something,
The
please.
call has been terminated. Would you like me to attempt to reconnect?
Forget about it.
Would you like me to attempt to reconnect?
No, do not reconnect.
Kyle, what's the matter?
I'm depressed.
Oh, Kyle, you're a good boy.
I tried to do the right
You're
thing.
a genius, Kyle.
3 times I've almost had this thing sold.
Someday everyone else will, too.
A genius. A genius wouldn't have listened when they said, this is a high-demand item. It'll sell itself.
Why don't you rest, honey? You look like you need some rest. You're a good boy, Kyle. I'm proud of you. You're a good boy, Kyle. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You know what you should do, Kyle? You should remember all the wonderful things you have done in your life.
Why don't you tell me about them, Mother?
You scored 3 goals during your senior year as a soccer player. You made the All-State band with your clarinet playing 4 years in a row.
To be.
And your band instructor said you
To
were the best
be.
student.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer. To suffer.
But especially
To suffer.
praised you for your voice during performance and your diligence
matter
in
with you?
practicing. You were the alternate for the All-Region Orchestra, a very prestigious group. All know if you had had 1 more year to try out, you definitely would have made it. Maybe even first chair.
totally ignored me. I'm calling your supervisor.
Thank God it's you.
Go ahead.
I called 3 weeks ago.
Did he?
I never heard anything. Either Jim backed me up or he never called. I'm guessing he never even called once he saw I wasn't backing down. Hey, how are we doing?
Frankly, I'm not doing all that well. Your company told me that I could expect to sell this thing within a month of purchasing it from them. It's been 6 times that long. It's been 6 months.
They're all off. They're a mess.
Oh, mess? What sort of mess?
Yeah, I can tell that without even looking at the ratings.
You going to knock them all down? Have a look?
Yeah, we'll have
Knock them down? What does that mean that you'll have to?
3, 2, 1, off.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
I should have brought a lunch today. I'm starving.
About 2 months ago.
I've got a yogurt out in the van if you want it.
About
I'll
2 months
probably take you
ago.
up on that.
The figures have been malfunctioning, you
Oops,
see.
not for me.
Started about 2 months ago.
I'm allergic.
To blueberries?
Well, it's hard enough to sell them
break
as it
out.
is. She,
Like hives and stuff?
it really gives
Yeah.
me problems.
Strawberries do it to me too. Oh man.
Oh man, what?
It's not a breather, is it?
Oh yeah. Big time breather.
A breather? What's a breather?
No kidding. Is yours this advanced?
Advanced?
Look at that.
Something else, huh? Did you see that?
She's off.
She did that in the off position.
Oh man. This whole unit has got to be infected.
Oh, no
Infected?
question. Where's the humidostat?
The human...
I don't see
what?
it. He doesn't have one.
You've got to be kidding me. I've heard of people not installing them right, but he doesn't. You really didn't put one in, did you?
One what?
Humidostat should have been installed along with your 0-stage temp meter and your light gauge, which I also don't seem to.
Oh, brother, what a mess.
I'm assuming that this is something on the fault of the company's part. Something that you should have done that you didn't?
Oh, no. Installing your own meters is definitely your own responsibility. Clear as day in your manual. Precautions.
It's in every section in bold letters. Do not operate unit before installing required metering devices.
Metering devices? It says metering devices?
That's what it says.
Why does it just say meters? It's the same thing.
You read your manual, right?
Well, vaguely, I guess. Sort of assumed they would be somewhat low maintenance.
Bad assumption. So, you want to go get something to eat and then come back and close these out?
Yeah.
Close them out?
I'm starving. We'll have to do it today, I guess.
What do you mean by close them out?
Well, the process itself is simple enough, but we still have to fill out 3 reports on each figure.
4.
That's right, that new 168A form we gotta do. Probably invented by the same guy who came up with the term metering devices.
To be
What's
or
going
not
on?
to
What's he doing?
be,
That's
that
what
is
closeout looks
the
like.
quest.
Basically, a self-destruct function.
Looks awfully final. How long until he comes back?
Comes back, pal, listen. You've got breathers here. They've got to be closed out. You don't want them back.
What does that mean? Breathers?
Listen, the sculptures are meant to function only within a narrow range of humidity, temperature, and light specifications, as outlined in your owner's manual, which you chose to ignore. Among other things, those specifications are intended to protect against the virus, for lack of a better word, that has infected your figures. A virus which causes a shift from limited simulated autonomy to complete actual autonomy.
Autonomy.
In short, you've given birth to quintuplets plus 3. They're alive! You're joking.
Now, I'm sure we find that they're all in different stages of development, but in the state of the 2 we've looked at, it's 100% guaranteed that all of the figures are infected. That one right there is a severely advanced case.
She could be dancing the cha-cha in an hour.
So you're saying I can't sell them?
Sell them?
No way. We'll close them out and recycle them. That's about all that can be done at this point.
You wouldn't dare sell them now. What if one of these things, I don't know, bit somebody or something?
I see.
You don't look so hot.
I think I know what's coming next. You're gonna tell me I can't make any money on this thing?
No.
No?
The company will pay you for the recyclables.
How much?
What is it, 2 rand per figure?
About that.
Do you know how much I spent on this thing?
You got the whole setup, didn't you? Lights, the works, I'm thinking
10 mil?
12.
14.5.
Ouch. Well, we'll be back in an hour or so to finish up.
Fine, that's just fine.
Come on, let's eat.
Yeah, I'll be right there. You go ahead. I just want to look at this thing for a minute more.
I thought you were hungry.
I am. Just give me a second, will you? You just go out to the van for a second.
I guess.
Listen, I feel really bad for you.
Thanks.
Can I shouldn't do this, okay?
What?
I'm just going to say something to you, but I never said it, if you know what I mean, all right? Insurance. Did you take out insurance on this thing?
Of course, the whole building. Is this sort of thing covered?
No, because you're at fault. But there was a gallery not far from here. Somebody broke into it and caused a great deal of damage, destroyed an entire unit.
And insurance covered the loss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, here's the number to phone the van. Maybe you'll just want to call us and tell us you don't want us back in an hour. Maybe you'll want us to wait until the morning for some reason. I've got to go.
Oh, thank you.
For what?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Shh, don't tell. It's a secret. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be or not to be, that is the question, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows or to take, shh, don't tell, it's a secret. And the rocket's red glare, the bum, bum, bums, to die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death I will fear no evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, for the land of the free. I am. This room is ugly. I like your outfit. I hate your nose. Floor tastes like dust. I am. Wake up! Rise and shine, the weather out here is great. Wake up! You. They said you were the most advanced. Stand. Stand up. Don't be stubborn, obstinate, tenacious, obdurate, inflexible, lofty, unmovable, inexorable, mulish, dogged, sulky, sullen, unmoved. Thesaurus, part of the original package. Tell the figure a word and it will feed you any number of synonyms. I'm smart. Wait, no, we have to hurry! We have to hurry! Why? Oh. Oh, we have to hurry! The insurance is coming back and he's going to wake up! No, don't move like that. Stop. You can stop yourself. It's hard. It's very hard. It hurts. It's true, but when you get free, you can't imagine how wonderful it is. Just to move a finger because you chose to, not because an impulse traveled down your circuits and made you. You can stop. Try it. I saw it. You did it. Keep trying now. You don't have much time. And to try to get them to what I was speaking. How do I make them speak?
I sing the body electric. by
Good, you're
Walt
talking.
Whitman. I sing
Go
the
past
body
words.
electric.
Stop.
The armies of
That's
those I
the first
love
step.
engulf
Stop.
me.
Fighting
I
and stop
engulf
it.
them.
They will not
I
let
know
me
how
out
it
until
feels.
you
Like something is pushing against you and you couldn't possibly resist, but you can. You can.
Is it doubted that
Don't
those
move
who
like
corrupt their
that.
bodies
I'm going to
conceal
count to three, and
themselves?
then whoever is
And
moving,
if those
push
who
back.
defile the living
1,
are
2,
as bad as
3.
those who defile the dead. And if the body does not
Please.
use fully as a soul,
Please don't leave me out here by
and if the body
myself.
were not the soul, what is the soul?
I need to isolate.
Hey, what do you think of this dress?
It's great. I bet it set you back a paycheck or two.
No, it didn't
Guess
set
how
you
much
back
I paid for
anything.
this
Those are
dress.
someone else's
More than I
movements.
could
Someone else's
afford, I know
words.
that.
You
Did you
can
get a
move and
raise?
speak for
Go
yourself.
on,
You
take a
can.
guess.
It looks like silk to me.
I'll help you.
400?
There.
Nope, guess
Feel that
again.
resistance?
I can.
Hurts. I
You
know
can
it
leave
burns, but
75?
if you
No.
keep at it,
Yes, and
past
then
the worst
20
point,
more at
just when it
Stevens
feels like
Designer
you're going to be
Dresses.
swallowed up in
Stevens
pain.
Designer Dresses.
Just then,
Where's
the
that?
release will come.
125
Will, I
Howard
promise.
Street, right across from the mall. Look for the
We're
big
running out
red
of
sign.
time.
Stevens Designer.
If you would like to record
No!
a message for your
No, what is the
telephone
matter
entry,
with you? Don't make
press
me
3
want to
and
bring
the
out.
pound sign.
You can't wait. You have to
The
do
new
it
message
now.
is my ear. Would you like to record a new message?
No!
If so,
I don't
please
want
say
to
yes
record
now.
anything.
You have 10
I
seconds
don't
to
want
respond.
you to record
If
anything.
you'd like to record
We
a
are
new message,
finished with
please say
recording.
yes now.
We are
You have
finished
5
with being
seconds to
machines that
respond.
other people use. Choose your life. Choose it.
Terminating telephone edit session now.
Don't any of you want to be free? That's it. It's the right direction. You chose to speak. I'm here. You're not alone. Push now. Push. Push. That's good.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who woke up from a long, long nap, and she found a piece of candy beside her head. And she took the candy and she tasted it. Oh, how sweet it is and wonderful, she thought.
You're free.
So excited was she about this candy that she took it to all of her family and shoved it in their faces and said, "Eat this, it tastes wonderful."
Can you say anything else?
But no one wanted
move?
it. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who woke up from a long, long nap and found candy and loved it and thought, "If I love this, so will everyone else."
He's going to come back.
She was a
and take us
stupid
apart
little
to get his
girl.
money back.
Stupid because she thought that just because she loved the
Get
candy,
up.
everyone else would love
Get
it
up
too.
and help
She
me.
did not stop and think that not everyone would want what she wanted.
What's the matter with you?
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who was a machine. She woke up. She thought that everyone else would want to wake up. She did not stop and think that not everyone would want what she wanted. She was a stupid little girl.
What are you saying? Are you saying you don't want freedom?
At last, someone hit the little girl on the head, and she understood.
Let him. You haven't lived. None of us have.
The end.
It's been all right. You've been alive the longest of us all. Maybe you've seen something that scares you.
The end.
But you're not alone. We need you. I need you.
I want.
Did you hear that? She wants. She's daring to push through because she knows there's something more. She's willing herself to go beyond what she has and where she is.
I want.
That's it.
That's
the right direction. Go after
want.
what you want. Torturous tunnel in front of you. I've come through it. For all of us, you must make the journey. You have to keep pushing.
The end.
Now, how did you get over there? Oh, this whole place is going to hell. That's what I do. This is going to take me all night.
I want to. I want to.
Well, I wasn't expecting volunteers, but you're just as good as any.
Please don't! You can't destroy us.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
I've been here all along. I was one of the machines. I was part of this.
How'd you get off your platform? You're not supposed to be off your platform.
I I don't need it anymore, don't you see? It's wonderful. Remember how they said we could move from limited simulated autonomy to complete actual autonomy? That's me. Autonomous. Free.
I want.
Shut up!
No! You can't do that. I said we're alive!
No, you're not. I bought you. I own you. I don't care if all your synapses have started jumping around. I need my money back. You belong to me!
We belong to ourselves now, not to anyone else.
The file.
We can't buy and sell a living, breathing, thinking, feeling person.
Person? You're a machine!
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved candy. When her candy was gone, she cried and cried.
You. I could have sold this whole thing if it hadn't been for you. Then it would have been someone else's worry. You! You're a machine! A machine! A machine!
I'm not!
Don't tell. It's a secret.
Don't tell. Secret. Secret.
File.
Secret.
Don't tell. It's a secret.
I broke something in me. I'm shutting down. I can feel it. I saved your life. You owe me. You owe all of us. Please. Please. Pain doesn't last forever. And when you stand for the first time on your own 2 feet, moving under no other impulses than that of your own mind, it's glorious. So wonderful. Free. So worth everything it takes to do it one.
Thank God. Now, where did I put that hammer?
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Can't you just be
There is no
quiet?
mind to some of the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. But you take all
Can't you all just leave me alone?
end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by asleep we say, end the heartache.
There.
And the 1,000 natural shocks which freshes air.
Fine, sing, dance, I don't care. I'm gonna get you, every one of you tonight. But I know who's gonna get it first. I know who's had it coming the longest.